What up, babes?
They again with the date again.
Yeah.
Back on the album,
Yes,
a long short way.
Yes,
Where
sir.
track name?
At what point? Featuring Bigg Fats.
At what point? At what point?
Bigg Fats.
So they have big fat, so you have a big fat on it.
And two words is not supposed to be together.
So, alright. So you know what they come like?
Reverse walk.
No man, when you have two, when somebody have two names and have two last name they have, like Martin Johnson. So like your name Martin Johnson. When you have two last names, they come like a two last name. What the fuck?
Anyway, still, we're gonna get into it and here at what point K is talking about. Let's go!
You would think that if you stick your hand in that fire enough times and it burn you, you'll stop putting your hand in there. You would think that if you stick your hand in a dog's mouth and it bites you, at some point, you would stop doing that. Last but not least, you would think that if you continue to follow a system that has never done anything to benefit you, sooner or later you will stop following that system.
At what point? Okay. So me understand the concept now. So if you do something for you hold it for time and every time you do it, at what point you stop doing it?
Yeah. At what point you are going to realize that this is not working?
Yeah.
At what point you say this is not benefiting me?
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel. Could be wrong. We hoping for a reward still. Yet every 4 years the slave battery inside our head is recharged. You glorify.
Every 4 years the slave watching our head gets recharged. Fuck yeah. Every 4 years the slave watching our head gets recharged. Oh. What the tricks? I was saying the slave watching our head get recharged every 4 years.
Take a sip to that.
At one point I realized that this shit never work. No, pull up what that dress. Pull up what that.
From the first, you know?
Eh?
Right from the fucking first.
Yeah man.
That never start right over.
You would think
You would think.
that if you stick your hand
I'm
in
in
that
the
fire enough
fire.
times and it burn you, you'll stop putting your hand in there.
Yeah.
You would think that if you stick your hand in a dog's mouth and it bites you, at some point, you would stop doing that. Last but not least, you would think that if you continue to follow a system that has never done anything to benefit you, sooner or later you would stop following that system.
Right, so.
At least that's how I feel. Could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
We hoping for a reward still. Yet every 4 years the slave battery inside our head is recharged. You glorifying street wars. Cause while grown folks are trying to be responsible, you trying to be hard and be higher than I've ever seen. That's why people with nothing go out their way to try to make you lose everything they kill.
Ah!
So people with nothing go to
But
their
they
way
will to make you lose everything. That's a bar. Ah! I have nothing to lose.
So I go to my way for
To
me.
try and make sure so they bring you down. My own brother. Damn.
Right.
Come on, kid.
You trying to be hard and be higher than I've ever seen. That's why people with nothing go out their way to try to make you lose everything they killed and disrupt your rhythm. Cause some people so trifling, they don't mind struggling long as someone's struggling with them. Like,
Ah.
So they don't mind
As long as you struggle with me, I don't care. As long as I'm not alone, they can say, okay, I'm not the worst, so no problem, okay. Can continue as long as Mr. Dupree over here is struggling with me. I don't have to better myself. Come on.
Try to make you lose everything they killed and disrupt your rhythm. Cause some people so trifling, they don't mind struggling long as someone's struggling with them. Violate with no consent. Remorse degree below 1/10. Minutes, days, weeks, and months spent trying to wrench your mind into the nonsense.
So try to rinse your mind in a nonsense.
So trifling, they don't mind struggling long as someone's struggling with them. Violate with no consent. Remorse degree.
Violate with no consent. Without any consent, right? They violate it without any consent. So they just do what they feel to do to you, right?
Yeah.
So trifling, they don't mind struggling long as someone's struggling with them. Violate with no consent. Remorse degree below 1/10.
Remorse degree below 1/10. Ah, that's pretty low. That's too low.
No consent. Remorse degree below 1/10. Minutes, days, weeks, and months spent trying to wrench your mind into the nonsense. Real life you're not equipped to handle. So instead of switching panels, you be sitting on that couch flipping channels. But at what point do we recognize and stop thinking that our enemies are on our side? Things in
What point you thinking our enemies is on our side? Wait the fuck up, people.
Mr. Rooster, I hear you.
What point we realize we're enemies on the our side? What point we realize that?
But at what point do we recognize and stop thinking that our enemies are on our side? Things are not the way that they appear, how they seem. You can play the game and get played or run your own team.
Ah, that's our next bar.
So you can get played.
Or play the game. Or make your own team. Ah, come on.
So then which one you go do? You go play the game or get played or run your own team. Which one you choose?
Come on, kid. That is on so many different levels, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Our enemies are on our side. Things are not the way that they appear, how they seem. You can play the game and get played or run your own team. At what point do we recognize and stop thinking that our enemies are on our side? Things are not the way that they appear, how they seem. You can play the game and get played or run your own team. They say we need to stick together and support each other righteous. But when we open up a business, we complain about the prices. We be tripping.
Open up a business and complain about the prices.
Brother, this catch me last night at my own business place as you're talking, kid. A dude comes into the shop, right? This dude has been taking things all along, right? One of the same item he took. He's saying, how come the other shops are selling this for $250 but you are selling it for $260? But brother, you have been taking my item for weeks now, you never make a complaint? I said, why? At a place, I do inventories at places. And you have places where they must sell it for up to $300, $270, $280, depends on the area that you're in. Mm-hmm. So you price your goods according to your overhead expenses. If you're in the town area, it will cost more.
Yeah.
If you're in certain area, it might cost less.
Yeah.
It might cost less if you don't have to be paying rent or anything like that, so people price them things accordingly.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So you cannot complain about prices. Come on, man. One thing with me, if I believe if it's too expensive for me, I'm just leaving it. I'm not going to tell her that it's too expensive. I'll probably just say, wow, that's my only, wow, that's expensive or that's too much or whatever. And give me that instead. Don't tell me some price too high. Come on, man.
Oh, well, and it was $10 I'm complaining
$10 difference. $10 difference.
Alright, so if it was like 100 or 200, you could have say him grab, but only $10.
$10. Say we need to stick together and support each other righteous. But when we open up a business, we complain about the prices. We be tripping on the service, quick to cancel black owned. The first time they make one mistake and get your order wrong, I'm like, damn, come on, why do we do each other like that? When others dog us out for years, you take your ass right back and
here.
When others dog us out, to go right back.
Okay, see, with this album that you have here, sir, I will be promoting it. I'm going to be promoting this album because I'm going to bring this album to some people to play in their places. I have one friend that WhatsApped me yesterday and said she's glad that my channel exposed her to all these other artists because she had no idea that these kind of talents is out in the world because she's stuck with the same foolishness over and over that she's hearing. And she said, this will be my name whenever you see something, somebody comment and said something. And I saw her last night on one of them. People like those, I have exposed a lot of my friends to these music and they are now playing them. Come on, K. Come on, man.
I'm like, damn, come on, why do we do each other like that? When others dog us out for years, you take your ass right back and spin, spin, spin. But with us, you have no heart to. And then you start a business and expect us to support you.
Ah! No! No, don't do that.
So you are cuss my business and my business a fuckery. And you class my business in most way. And then when we open that business, me want you because
of what you.
No, not a fuck, so that go work.
The nerve of some of these people. K, speak the facts.
And spin, spin, spin. But with us, you have no heart to. And then you start a business and expect us to support you. We selfishly neglect any methods of group success. And she will yet to see how effective our steps could be collectively. Jealousy and laziness, that can't be any fun. Still singing we shall overcome in 2021. But at what?
Still singing that we should overcome in 2021 when they should have got this. We should have overcome already.
Long time.
In the next years to come, we are still going to be singing overcome. Because we are not doing this collective as he said.
Because
we're watching each other too much. We're not supporting each other enough.
Because one of the big factor the black race. We don't unite, we watch and we scheme amongst one another and we try to bring on one another and not try to build one another. So, the black race are going to get it, you know, but it probably going to take the next million years to get it. But right now, we don't see it happen, right? So I'm not going to say not going to happen.
Not in this lifetime.
But probably one next...
Not in our lifetime.
No,
right now.
Not in our lifetime. Right. So probably we happen, probably in some future generation lifetime, but to all look now, we don't see it get better. No time soon.
No time soon. Facts.
Still singing we shall overcome in 2021. But at what point do we recognize and stop thinking that our enemies are on our side? Things are not the way that they appear.
Alright, so one verse leaves. So we're going to say that Big Facts is going to do the last verse.
Look, must.
Okay, because I remember nothing about Big Facts a while ago.
Okay.
How they seem, you can play the game and get
so what I did, so him gonna come in and
yes. We expect him to rap on the last verse and then K
come in the chorus and just finish it out. Yeah.
At what point do we recognize and stop thinking that our enemies are on our side? And speaking is not the way that they appear, how they seem, you can play the game.
It's Big Facts, baby. Pull up back, that's the Big Facts. Come on, it's Big Facts, baby.
At what point do we recognize and stop thinking that our enemies are on our side? And speaking is not the way that they appear, how they seem. You can play the game and get paid on your own team. Well, this is systematic, so we gotta go to the roots with this. From the language to the crucifix, they plant the seeds to confuse us with. What group from this?
Come on, dude! Come on!
So we got to get to the roots.
Roots of this!
Like go to the crucifix.
Come on!
So Christian shit!
Well, this is systematic, so we gotta go to the roots with this. From the language to the crucifix, they plant the seeds to confuse us with. What group from this? We shall overcome. Niggas through a fist, fight the power. Niggas came up poor, yet we grew up rich. We grew up.
So we grew up poor.
Fight the power. Whatever poor and grew up rich.
From the language to the crucifix, they plant the seeds to confuse us with. What group from this? We shall overcome. Niggas through a fist, fight the power. Niggas came up poor.
Alright, we came up poor, but we grew up rich. That sounds contradicting.
So we came up poor, but we
grew up rich.
So we came up poor. Alright, so like what Jada Kiss said. So you remember what Jada Kiss said? So we broke together, but rich alone.
Yeah. No, that's different. We're going to be broke together than rich alone. No, this is different.
Yeah, we know.
We grew up poor. We come up poor, but we grew up rich.
Because them fight the system, then find a loophole in the system.
Come up poor because I know we're coming up, we were poor.
Yeah.
But we grew up rich because probably we did it together.
Yeah.
So even though we were poor where we coming from, we did it together.
Yeah.
So we come up poor. We were so poor at some point, still coming up, but then we still grew up rich.
Yeah.
Because at some point you grow into an adult then.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I think that's the best way we could have
described it. I then find a way for growing the system and then can get rich out of the system.
No, I not think it that
Okay,
we come up poor because as youths trying in our teens, young 20s, whatever, we come up poor because we didn't have the help. But whatever we did make music and we eventually grew up rich. Eventually. Together, yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's like the key.
Place the seeds to confuse us with. What grew from this? We shall overcome. Niggas threw a fist. Fight the power. Niggas came up poor. Yeah, we grew up rich. We grew up streets. But the schools wasn't accredited. We know what credit is when you get funded from your relatives. They taught us get a job. Work the hardest, not be the smartest. Niggas was selling hard because they never was gonna see Harvard. Do you see the man?
Alright, niggas was selling hard because they know they ain't gonna see Harvard.
Them might sell what?
Sell hard.
So they must sell hard because they know they're not going to see Harvard.
The hardest, not be the smartest. Niggas was selling hard because they never was going to see Harvard.
Exactly.
So
they know they're not the smartest. They're not the smartest.
So they want to sell hard because they're not going to see Harvard.
So you have to do what you have to do because I was not built for college or university. Probably the way I was grew up. Probably I don't have the mind for that either.
Yeah.
But we have to do what we have to do. Alright.
I be the smartest. Niggas was selling hard because they never was gonna see Harvard. Do you see the matrix? Causing your peoples for your selfish gain. Who held the blame? The one who sold the smoke or those that set the flame?
So those who set the flame. What?
Me have a point to make after this stuff. I have a point that I've been making for so long.
Blame the one who sold the smoke or those that set the flame.
Those who sold the smoke are the one that set the flame. Remember the other day we said we cannot see smoke without fire. There has to be fire. I ask people this all the time. Who do you blame for the guns? Who do you blame for the guns? The person who bought it or the person who made it in the first place? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is guns made for? Killing. Kill. Gun cannot be used for nothing else but kill. So the person who made it know exactly what it was made for. So why did you make it?
Alright, because you know say most items have more than one purpose.
Exactly. Like a machete.
Yeah, can use the cut you also
exactly.
can kill the person.
Exactly.
But you also can do other things.
That's the let me tell you machete right away because I have arguments with people about this already. Machete can use several different things. Now me say sword. What is a sword used for? Directly killing people.
Yeah.
You can use it as an alternative if you feel like you want to have a sword to go cut your yard.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we kind of use sword
I like to trim the edges or something.
But that's not what a sword is made for.
No.
Exactly.
No.
So the same gun argument.
Yeah.
Who do you blame in the first place? Must the person who make the gun. Who do you blame? The person who set the fire.
Alright. So then with that now, look on six cigarettes. You blame the person who smoke or the person
who make it.
Because them know say he addicted the people.
They know exactly what it is.
So you can't blame the alright. So the person who smoke and then get addicted to it and can't stop smoke. So you have to blame them. Say them is an addict.
No.
Or
the person who is creating it need to stop.
Yeah.
The person who bought it from them and come sell it to you, you cannot blame them because they are trying to make their money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Do you see the matrix? Causing your peoples for your selfish gain? Who held the blame? The one who sold the smoke or those that set the flame? At what point do we feel ashamed? Cause see, I just spent a couple...
Dropping the cross.
Blame the one who sold the smoke or those that set the flame. At what point do we feel ashamed? Cause see, I just spent a couple on the watch and I still feel the same. What point do we recognize?
I just spent a couple on the watch and I feel the
same. Things are not the way that they appear, how they seem. You can play the game and get played and run your own team. At what point do we recognize and stop thinking that
Big up yourself, Mr. Big Fats.
Mr. Big Fats.
You might be that dude that is big and have fats, but your fats are big. So they call you Big Fats because your fats are big. That's the only logical way I could pitch to you, sir. Okay? Don't know if you're comfortable with that or you need to lose some weight. Or they just call it that overall. We don't know, sir, because we know nicknames come from all different angles. But that was a fire verse.
Yeah.
Okay? Fire as usual. Alright, so at what point is a serious track for real?
What point you realize the way I do not work I need to change?
Yeah. That goes for anything in your life right now as well.
What point?
What are you doing right now that you're continuing doing that is not working for you?
So
and you realize that it's not working, but your faith is making you continue when you should have think at some point and said at one point, should I stop for real? Is this damaging to me right now or not? That's a question you need to ask yourself.
At what point?
At what point we get rid of the government? 8 bars.
Out!